Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to yet again another live stream. It is a great day, and you already know. So, what are we doing today? We're editing. What we've been doing for the past couple streams. But today's going to be different because, I don't know, it's going to be different. It's going to be fun. Not really different. But we're going to have a good time. We're going to get a little bit more edited. Because it's been needing a lot of work. I need to get this video done. And it's going to take a while. But I will get it done eventually. I have no worries. I feel like I use the same playlist every time for background music. Yo, George, what's up? You're here. How's it going? I'm just getting started. Oh, Alexander, you're both here. You're both here. What is up? We're back at it for another day of just kind of like exactly what we did last time, just all over again. And that's it. So, yeah. But we're going to grind it out. We're going to get it done. And it's going to be good. So we're getting After Effects opened up right now. Ordered my streaming stuff? Oh, like for sure. How are you? Doing pretty good. I've had a pretty good time here. Yes, sir. Blindfold blocking. There we go. How are you doing? Both of you, Alexander and George. Are we having a good day today? So, first one, this is what we did last time. Comes in, shoots him, fades out. So he needs to be right here and shoots and he gets blocked. So the next one is for that. So let's get this pulled up. I just ate like this protein bar. This thing right here, it's peanut butter. It is like stuck in my throat. Like, I feel like I just keep on coughing pieces out. Boring day, worked all day. I worked all day too. It wasn't like super terrible, but it was a good like 4 hours. And then you get shot side. So why is this one shoot him twice? What's this one then? So this is side and. Yeah, but what are you gonna stream on? That's the real question here. Side one. I don't know what I need. What angle does it look like? He needs to be from like right there. I think I might need to use this one. I don't like it. Twitch. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty standard. That'd be good. Twitch is a great place to start. Honestly, I go back and forth. For a little bit there, more people would watch my YouTube than Twitch. So I watched YouTube for a while. But I've kind of gone back to liking Twitch better. Right there. Fades in, shoots him, fades out. Okay. So right as he fades out there, he needs to fade in here. Or honestly, like there could be a little bit of overlap. This is like different levels. Stuff changes so much because this tree moves like over there. Okay. First thing we're gonna do before anything else, the warp stabilizer to make sure everything else is like even. So we're gonna make it no motion as well. And while it's loading, I'm gonna get some water. I think my cup's over there. both of these are empty, actually. Hear me out. I bought the Yeti Blue Mic Mini, Blue Yeti Mic Boom, Ozbot Tiny 2 camera, 2-pack LED lights. Anything else I'm forgetting? Okay. Let's see here. Yeti Blue Mic Mini. That's a pretty good one. Let me look that up real quick. Mini. Yeah. My friend Brax, he got, I think, this one, and it's a really solid one. And then the boom for it, so like a little arm, that's pretty good. That'd be great. Ozbot Tiny 2. Did you get the Tiny 2 Lite or the Tiny 2? Yeti Blue Nano. Okay. Let me back that up. Yeah. Okay. I got the same thing. I know what you're talking about. Tiny 2 Lite. Yeah, this is going to be a really solid one. What is this? SE? I haven't heard of this one. The SE, Ozbot SE. Oh, I guess it's just not 4K. Because usually the red is 4K and the non-reds. Because this is really similar to what I got, except it's not red. Yeah, that'll be good though. 2-pack LED lights. What I just do here. Where did my I think that's all. Ozbot Tiny 2, yes. I have the Ozbot Tiny 2. There's the Tiny 2 here, that's $300. And then there's a Tiny 2 Lite. And then there's the Tiny 2 SE. And then there's the tall. I have the Tiny 2 Lite. That's correct. I was confused because these two right here, they're really similar looking, but they're different. Because this is the SE. But this right here, if yours has the red and it's Tiny 2 Lite, that's right. If you have the Tiny 2, that's just Tiny 2, that was like $300, that's going to be better than what I got. Okay, yeah, I got the Lite. Oh, because I wasn't sure if you just got the Tiny 2 or the Tiny 2 Lite. It's confusing, but there is a difference. And I want to be clear. Yeah, that should be really great. That's everything you need. You already got the computer. Do you have like a dock? I can't really show mine. But like just some sort of hub to plug everything into. So you can just delete that, yeah. Okay, so right here. We're just gonna Why is this want to record my screen and audio? The LEDs are always solid. That's probably the best part. That like, it's not gonna make a change like for your computer. Like your computer's not gonna run any better or whatever. But it's just so aesthetic. I have a hub and an actual docking station, depending on what I need. Maybe bring my docking station back from my office and bring it home. Haven't decided yet. Okay, that's great. I figured you would, but Mac's really bad about having not enough ports. Which the pros are actually pretty good about ports, but I just want to make sure, because if you didn't have one of those, that'd be really bad. But I mean, you seem prepared, and a lot of it's just figuring it out. You don't need much to actually stream in the first place, and as you keep on going, you'll figure out what you want for what you're doing. But that's a great start. That's a better start than what I had for sure. I'm trying to think of other stuff you might need. Oh, I can't think of anything. I have 3 USB-C ports on my Mac, But I wonder if I have to use USB 3.0 adapters. I don't think so. I can't remember if. Let me check what the light comes with. I got so many cables back here. I'm not sure if the lights does Osbot tiny light to USB-C and USB-A. Does the Osbot Tiny Light 2 come with a USB-C and a USB-A port? Working thing. I'll check the specs and see if it says. Okay, so this mic right here that I have came with USB-A. So, if that helps. Like, it was not USB-C. I'm changing. I don't like this music anymore. Hope this is better. If not, I'll change it again. Yeah, the blue is probably USB-A, which it is newer now than when I got it. I got mine like 4 years ago. But whenever I got it, it was USB-A, which is fine. But it's important to know. I think the Osbot might come with an option for both. It's like, it might have either or, but I'm not too sure on that. Do you have your camera sitting on top of your monitor? Yes, I do. And if I get I'll have the box for it somewhere. Okay, there it is. So here's the experience when you get the thing. It's like this size box right here. Depending on what you get, it might come with like a little like tripod thing too, but it's tiny. And I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. So it came with the tripod, whatever I bought. So you got like instructions. It's kind of like an Apple package. And then you got the thing. And then you got your cables. Right there. There's nothing in there right now. But it comes with like a little clamp thing on the back of the Osbot. So that way you can just sit on top of the monitor. It's meant to be able to go on top. Or like any sort of like surface similar to it. I wonder where my mic box went. I'm not sure if I threw it away or if it's still somewhere like far into my bed. But I'm willing to bet it's somewhere. So I don't see myself throwing it away. It's like Apple boxes. You feel bad if you throw it away. Let's see here. I think Alexander left. Will you drink water? Ayo, George. Bottoms up. Got about a drop there. What's that? So Twitch has a thing for like viewers to feel like engaged, whatever, where by watching streams, moan for whatever you want. Is it my internet connection running slow? It keeps buffering. It might be. Let me do a speed test. Yeah, because speed test is not loading. There it goes. I was 360 megabits per second. Down. That's pretty good. My down speed right now is struggling. It is at 50, which isn't terrible, but my ping's really bad. My ping is 400. Because, well, actually it's the upload speed that matters. My upload speed's 30. So that makes sense that it's struggling a little bit. My internet's supposed to be like really good. We pay for the internet, it's supposed to be like 1,000 down and like 500 up. And like the people like right next to my next door neighbors, same internet provider, get the speed that we are paying for. And they pay for like one tier less than us. But we don't get like the full internet that we pay for. And my room especially is like the worst about it. For some reason my room has like terrible internet speeds compared to the rest of the house. And it's really annoying me because we've had the internet people come over multiple times and they told us nothing's wrong. But that's just how it goes sometimes with those kind of people. They just gaslight you into thinking you're the problem or you're making it up. Saves them a lot of money. I'm excited to see you start streaming. I'm gonna have to check that out for sure, though. I'm not streaming a ton, but it's fun seeing other people. Especially, it's nice being able to like help people out because I know a lot and I just don't use a lot of that knowledge very often. And you have some really great stuff. Oh, this is gonna take so long to mask him out. It's becoming very clear to me right now. This is gonna be a while. I talked about it yesterday, but I've been getting the haircutting, and I've been doing a lot of research, and I think I finally found the clippers I'm gonna buy and like full stuff, and take it serious. And I already got 2 customers now, 2 friends who said if I was cutting hair, they'll let me cut their hair for like free for experience, and then once I get good, I'll give them a discount for life for letting me learn. And I'm gonna be good. That's the plan. I already fade myself up every so often, like trim up the front, and I've given like I think I'm at 15 total haircuts for other people now. And now that I'm starting to learn, I'm starting to be able to be somewhat consistent with it. And there's good money to haircuts. And then the next step is I'm going to learn how to cut girls' hair. Because once I can cut girl hair, I can make real money. Which I've done so much research on clippers because there's a lot of them out there and not a lot of like great budget options for like really cheap until I found it's like the slime something clippers. I thought you were going to college for something. Oh yeah, so cutting hair is like a side hustle. It is not like gonna be my full-time job. Which I don't know what I'm going for yet. It's just kind of getting the like kind of the first like required classes, and I'm just figuring out what I'm gonna major in. But yeah, the plan is either architecture or media, which is very different. And I could see myself like working at news stations, or even if I'm good enough, working on movies, which would be awesome. Or I could design buildings, which I also really enjoy. But in the meantime, I need some money. And you know what brings good money? Cutting hair. Because I don't want to be the broke college student. worked as a TV station. I worked on a TV station. It was a cool experience. But I was in sales and I hated that position. It was also an hour from home, so an hour commute and they're back. So yeah, 2 hours a day. That's like the thing for me. I could move off to like, I guess like Georgia or Nashville. I know those places are really common for like bigger media type jobs, but otherwise I'm gonna either have to commute a lot or take like a very low paying position in media. But I feel like if I can get good enough, I would love to work on movies. I feel like at a TV station, I feel like that'd be a cool like start for me, maybe. But I don't see myself doing that for my future. I don't see myself working on a TV station for my whole life. So I got to figure that out for sure. Could become an anchor. You see, I feel like that'd be awesome. I would like to be an anchor. But even then I don't see myself doing it, especially like maybe at a big place, but I don't see myself doing it for the rest of my life at like just a little local news TV station area. And if I go somewhere bigger, I'm just going to like have to sacrifice my current like life and my family. My girlfriend has to be willing to move, I guess. This would be like later on. Whoever I end up being married with, it's gonna have to be somewhere farther away. That's just a lot of choices. That's gonna be a big change no matter what. I'm still deciding if it's worth it or not. But I feel like that'd be fun. I did 4 years, or actually 6 years of school news. 2 years in middle school, all 4 years in high school, in the media department, which only the last 2 years was actually like on the school news. The first 2 were like just making stuff for it. And so I've had experience being an anchor and talking to a camera and filming and all that. I've had a lot more experience than the average person my age. And I've done internships. I've also done internships for architecture stuff, just trying to figure out what's right for me. And I'm figuring it out, but it's tough. And I also just don't know, like, what I want to spend the rest of my life doing. And I just want to help people. I really just want to do what's going to help the most people. And I don't know what I can do that's going to help the most people. But I know there's something out there for me that's the right thing to do. So I'm just hoping I get a calling to it. I hope it's just really obvious what I need to do. But we'll see how that goes. And I mean, you guys are here with me for that journey. I mean, what are you doing for work? What's that look like for you? So what are you editing right now? From Fire Banana. So it's like a training montage and there's like a Force Ghost. And so we already got the first one done, where he fades in, shoots him, fades out. So what's hard about this is that we didn't film this on a green screen. We filmed this in person, which means I can't just like edit out the background really quickly. I got to go around frame by frame, making like an outline of this person so I can cut them out. I've started my own business, but I'm also working 9 to 5 as a property manager. I'm happy for you. That's nice. That's really great. I mean, I've done my share of businesses. I mean, I still work for the college where I produce podcasts and all that, and legally I own a business. I don't work. Like they're not employ me. I like partner with them, I guess, or something like that. But I don't see that business being like a long term. But it is a good side hustle. But you're starting a business, 9 to 5 property manager. That's, you get a stress, I guess. You handle tough situations well. This depends on the day. Yeah, that sounds right. There's always something going on. And, I understand now though, like whenever my older brother was like didn't know at all what he was gonna do when he went to college. It's like, how have you not made up your mind? You've had all this time in high school, whatever. And it makes sense now. Oh, that video looks sick. Do you have a YouTube channel or something like this? Yeah, I do. My channel is Nightborg. I make content occasionally as I can. It's vlogs, and once a year I usually make Star Wars videos. This one, I went to a scholarship program in college and stuff, and like I went to Paris, France. I filmed a lot of that. It's just, this video did not get done on May 4th like it was supposed to. Like actors, the main actor who like was gonna be in this canceled, and I had to change actors, main actors, on like May 5th, day after this is supposed to come out. I had to like refilm everything. So and then I was gone most of the summer. So this thing is super delayed. It's going on Nightborg, hopefully as soon as possible. I'm creeping along, making progress at nights. Oh, it's right there under your camera. I forget about that. Yeah, it is. I made this little, whatever this is right here. Like whenever I started streaming. So, is it a year and a half ago, maybe? Something like that. It was like really quick in Photoshop. I got 16 by 9, just a photo, and okay, drew put a rectangle around it, around the corners, add my text, and it's been like that ever since. Haven't touched it. But it's just kind of creeping along. If I don't stream, it's a lot harder for me to stay consistent with this stuff. Streaming, it's like, oh yeah, I mean, you guys are watching, I have something. It's also entertaining because I'm not like I'm doing this on my own. I have something to talk about at least. Because I was supposed to have help editing too, but my friend who's gonna help edit is like the #1 on his tennis team and just hasn't had time to edit, which sucks for me, but it's also a really great thing for him, so I can't be too mad about it. Tennis is so sick. Love it. I try my best. I'm not on the tennis team, but I do play tennis sometimes for fun, and I'm awful. Me too. You play tennis. Tennis players are insane athletes. It's so weird. It's like a 50-50. They're like just like the most insane like athletic people ever, or they are the scrawniest people you've ever seen, except that their arm, that's their dominant arm, is just built. And this is so random. Yeah, for real, I don't know how the people on varsity do it. I don't know, but it's really fun to watch. I've discovered this recently, but people who are good at tennis, it's so fun to watch, and then watching the people's heads who are like watching the game. I've seen the videos where like their heads go back and forth watching the ball move, and it's really funny just to watch the crowd as they just track the ball. I can tell you, my friend who's the #1 on his team is not exactly the best like athletic kind of person. If people who are good, it's fun. If they're bad at tennis, it's not exciting. No, it's the most boring thing. The only sport I enjoy less watching um is female soccer, because like back in high school, I went to a couple soccer games, and most of them was female soccer. Never again. That ruined soccer for me. It is so boring. It's just a lot of back and forth. Nothing happens. At least men's soccer can be interesting sometimes. But man, I cannot stand it. Hockey, I hate hockey. Yeah, I don't watch hockey in my free time, but going to a hockey game's fun purely for watching like the fights. If I go to a hockey game, it's just I want to see a fight happen, and that is the only thing I'm looking forward to, is the chance that people beat each other up on the ice. Which is not the right reason to go to a hockey game, but it's also not like a wrong reason to go. I feel like it's pretty valid. So yeah, I'm trying to think of other like really boring sports, like stuff. I mean, women's basketball. I was in band in middle school, and I quit band because it was really boring. I didn't like it. It was not my crowd. But while I was in it, they told us you had to go to like at least 2 or 3 games and play, and they made us go to women's basketball games and play for the band. And so I'm stuck there for the entire game, for like 2 games usually, because it was like JV and then varsity, and it was, I mean, just like multiple hours of sitting there watching the most boring basketball games where like defense, awful. I heard a girl on the basketball team arguing with us about how basketball is more boring because they don't score enough, and it's because like the girls' defense is awful and they'll be scoring like 30 or not like 80 points a game each team, and they just can't stop each other. And so it's just one person scores and the other, and it's just so repetitive. Football is my favorite by far, and then basketball is second, I'd say, for watching. I've always loved football, but my parents wouldn't let me play it. And I mean, it's way too late now to play football. Yeah. I wanted to play it so bad, but my mom didn't want me to get hurt, which is understandable. Decent, like, motherly thing to do. No, this music makes me want to give a pep talk. It's like they're really motivational. Sometimes life is going to be hard. There's going to be challenges. It's going to hit you like a truck, and there's going to be days when you just want to lay down. But what do you do when time gets hard? What do you do when life doesn't go the way you want to go? You can be a loser. You can just sit around and be disappointing yourself day in and day out. Or you could get up, go at it, and be a winner. So what are you going to do? Take control of your life. Be the one who's going to make those choices. Current, you may not like them, but future, you're going to love you for it. That's exactly what this music makes you think of. Pep talks like that. I just need to say something just insanely motivational that doesn't actually say much. Water! Water! What's good? What is going on? Water was taken. Water was taken. Is that you, Water from Air? On YouTube? This is the one and only? If it is water for mayor, I've been seeing your YouTube videos. They keep on popping up in my like notifications because I have you the bell on. I'm just editing right now. What's going on? I just killed 30 bots in the MC server 2v2t. They have Fortnite bot aim. Aimbot. Fortnite bot aim. Killed 30 bots in the Minecraft server. 2v2t. I didn't know you played 2v2t. And then George in Twitch said, let me say, I had something pop up earlier that mentioned water and I clicked it, but I had no idea what it was in chat. Yeah, so that's the stream points. So on Twitch, in order like to encourage people watching more streams, you can get points by like every like however long you spend on the stream. And then with those points, you can like say stuff like drink water, and if you hit it, I'm supposed to like drink water, or if it's like your chat icon glows, you can hit it. Yeah, we drink water. So you hit it and we all drink water. Everybody who's listening and feels like drinking water will drink water. Or if you hit the thing that like makes your text glow, you can use points, so everything you type in chat is like highlighted. And there's just different things like that just to encourage people to be more active in the streams that I have. And if I had like mods set up with it, I can make it where you can make like noises play. I think I could make it where other stuff happens. It's really cool stuff. You have to look into whenever you get on Twitch. Because I can if you take this seriously, I can see you getting pretty popular. Yeah. I set it up a while ago. I don't remember what most of it is. Let me go look at this. Let's see here. Gigantify an emote. On-screen celebration. What does this do? So unleash celebration. Can you believe your eggs cinematic video was 6 months ago? Don't say that. That's so weird. Oh man, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh, that feels like last month I made that. Oh my gosh, time's passing too fast. Everybody told me like once you get to high school it's gonna fly, and I always like expected it, but then when it actually did happen, even though I was expecting it, I wasn't like expecting it the right way. That's so weird to me though. It doesn't feel like it should have been that long. It feels like, yeah, a month ago. It feels like we're just all, nothing's changed and it's just fun times, but it's been a while. How old are you? I'm like 13. I was just giving your age away. I feel like you can take a solid guess. I'd say don't give your age away online. It's kind of hard to keep it hidden for if I'm like streaming, but like I would never recommend just saying the number flat out. If you take a wild guess, you can probably know what age I am. I need to verify I'm old enough for Discord. That's different if you're like on a website and you verify for the website, but not to other people. And like if people hear you're 13, there are weird people, man. If you're just like saying you're 13, like displaying it, I mean it's not a huge deal, but like there are weird people. And you're probably fine, but I would say don't just tell people your age. It's not a big deal. But like for your safety and your sake, just try not to. I'm kind of attacking you more than I should be. But I just don't want you getting my your information. People I talk to are 13 to 14, and you're the only one that's like 15. I'm 15. Okay. I'm not 15, but that's I mean, solid guess, I guess. Yeah, I have. My friends are somewhat close to my age. Most of them are around the same age. Which my girlfriend's like a year and a half older. Yeah, but I mean, you're gonna be fine. I was kind of attacking you more than I should have been. It's not a huge deal. Just I don't feel comfortable when people tell me anything personal. Age is usually fine, but when I hear personal information given to me, I just get scared. Of our however many concurrent viewers, I mean, I know you're gonna be fine now. But are you the one and only? Are you Water for Mayor? Because I never got this like confirmed completely. Like, are you the one and only Water for Mayor, or is that somebody else? Because your water was taken, and I feel like you'd be Water for Mayor. You gotta be. You gotta be Water for Mayor. Got the hiccups. And everything else is pretty accurate here. This is so painfully slow. I wish I would just film this on a green screen and like I could have called it done. But in the moment I was like, I can deal with this in post. And in post I'm like, I should have dealt with this just in like production or pre-production. I should have thought this through better. Hey, yo, George, you still here? Yeah. See how much we got left. We're getting there. Okay. I gotta make sure whatever I do to this is the same as whatever I did to the last one. I feel like that's a big deal. Because otherwise it's gonna look weird if this one is like a different color than the last Force Ghost I made or whatever else. I gotta get some water as soon as this is over. I'm like desperate for some water. Nothing's changing. But if I don't change this a little bit, then it's gonna look weird. Let's see. Okay, I want to see what it looks like on stream if I use some of the points on here. Choose emotes unlock, modify single emote, we drink water. Send message to sub only mode. Unlock random sub emote. Okay, none of these are super great. I mean, that's just cool. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of messing around here. What was the on-screen real celebration I did? Oh, that was bits. Oh, okay. So bits are like what costs money. I got it now. So, okay. I just cheered with bits on my own channel whenever I unlocked something earlier, but I don't think it actually did anything. I was so lost there. This stuff was fun filming. Like, a big thing about it was just, we were so rushed because we were like, we gotta film with this new actor, we gotta film everything different now, whatever. And on top of that, we're like, I'm going away soon to this scholarship program, and then whenever I get back, the main actor, like the main protagonist that we did end up having, was gonna be gone, like, because he has like parents here and parents in another place, and they're like hours away. So really, once we filmed, we couldn't film with them again. So we're like, we got to get everything done we can. And then anything we couldn't film in time, like if it was a scene and it was like back and forth dialogue, we just filmed his dialogue, and like we're gonna have to film the other half when I get back, which is like never a great idea. It's gonna work, but it's gonna be rough and a lot of work to make it work. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. I love that saying. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? It makes sense. And I like that a lot about it. It's kind of dumb, but it makes sense. Like, it's logical what you're saying when you say it. And I missed Masked Killer and all of them. Mainly Masked Killer. Ozzy, my Australian friend. I haven't seen him probably 6 months or a year even. It's been really a year since the main time. From Perth, Australia. Not from Perth, lives in Perth. From somewhere in like Europe, Asia, the Eurasia area. That was a real one. That was like one of my OG first people. I'm just ready to get this done at this point. It's getting late. I'm getting sleepy. I I got homework to do still. This is how streams go sometimes. Just gotta grind it out. And then once the grind's done, I can chill. So that's pretty well tracked. And we're leaving a little bit of a gap around him because he's going to glow. And so he's going to have that little bit of outline anyways. And that makes it easier for me. I can have general points instead of having little points all around his arm. That would take a really long time. I'm sleepy. I'm like struggling to stay awake right now. I think that protein bar, and I had a protein shake earlier. Like all the protein's hitting me. I've already brushed my teeth. I gotta brush them again now because I hate more of the protein bar. But I've kind of gotten ready for bed a little bit. I'm already in pajamas. I've had protein, so I've had food, and I'm just gonna have that post food just kind of drowsy. It's rough right now. When it comes to protein, I've like watched a lot of stuff on it. I'm not cutting. I'm not really bulking either. I'm just kind of staying lean, which isn't the right thing to do. But I can't put on weight super easily yet. I know I will be able to in a little bit when I get older, so I'm not too worried about it. But right now I'm just trying to be in a caloric surplus, which I am, but it needs to be better food. Right now it's more junky food. And I don't gain much fat. My metabolism's pretty high, but I do put on weight, but it's mostly muscle. Because I used to be like in the 120s, 130s, and now I'm like almost 170, which I'm tall. But if you're ever trying to like build muscle, make sure you're eating plenty. If you're really skinny, if you weigh a good bit, it's gonna be it's a lot easier to feel like you make results, because it's like if you lose weight, it's really obvious that you've lost weight. If a year you've lost 2 pounds a week, or even a pound a week, very realistic amount. 52 pounds, that's like a life change, like huge, like life difference of 52 pounds off of you. If you weigh like 130 pounds in a year, you put on like 12 pounds of muscle, maybe you're 140 now. Let's say 10. Let's say you went from 130 to 140 pounds in muscle. That's a reasonable amount of muscle growth, and you're not gonna like be able to notice a super huge difference compared to the other way around. But you're in a healthier spot. But it's gonna make that initial part of like gaining muscle, bulking up, whatever, feel like you're just not going anywhere. And then you see the people who started heavy and they go from like chubby to like ripped, and you're like, how come I don't look anything like that? It's because they already have like some muscle underneath the fat, and like there's a different starting point than you. And if you are more of a weight and you're having a hard time actually losing the weight, because that's also realistic, you start with more weight, it's hard to lose it. Seems to be like later. This is the nicest part about what I've just done though. This right here. So he's right here. He shoots at him. If I don't like it, I can just like invisible. He's back. And if I don't like him shooting right here, I can just move him. So when he's moving and time's frozen. That's pretty sick. Okay, that's gonna be a little earlier. He blocks early. I feel like there needs to be a little bit of overlap. Yeah, that's better. He turns, he shoots. Maybe even a frame or two earlier. Blocked. Okay. So let's go to this one. First thing, let's just have the opacities at 61, feathers at 2 pixels. So we're gonna make feather at 6 pixels, and opacity is gonna be 61 again. That's too low. Let's make it 70. And then let's just get the same color curves. Copy and paste that on over here. And now he's glowing. And now we can adjust the opacity. Let's try 61 now. That's better. Let's make that mask feather to 8. And then we're gonna have a fade out, fade in. Ooh. Okay. Let's watch it now.
Airsoft to the back. Block front. Hit from the side to side. Okay. So, going. Airsoft to the back. Block front. Hit from the side to side.
So, hit front. It's like, let's make a frame later.
Block front. Block front. Hit.
So, shoots right there. Turn. 2. So he needs to already be right where it's gonna hit. So it actually needs to come in way earlier. No, later. Much later. One frame later. How's that
Back. Block front. Hit from the side to side.
So now let's make our new laser blast. Or shot. So right there. Layer, new, solid, white. Let's click the eyeball. We're gonna mask path. all right there. It look bigger here and smaller. What's smaller on that end? Okay, we're locked in. We're locked in, guys. We're grinding it out. Okay, so this looks okay, I guess, but what's different? If you look over here, look at that. See how that looks. Look at this right here. That's like a white line. So what are we gonna do? Close the mask. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put on more. 3, 10, 30, 60, and then finally end on 120. Then we're gonna close all that. We're gonna layer, new, solid, black. Okay. Down below it. Select it all. We're gonna pre-compose. Okay. Switches. Make it screen. Bring it back. Motion blur on. Here. Curves. Control C. Here. Control V. And now it's there. Now, hey, this still looks a little weird. It still isn't perfect. What's going on? We need a lens flare. So how do I get that? We're gonna add a lens flare over here. We're gonna we're gonna time it up. So right there, the initial hit, flare center. It's gonna be right there. And fall right there. Fall right there. Then it's gonna go way down. Way down again. Down again. And then we click off of it now. And we get something like this.
Block front, hit from side to side. Okay. So, going. Airsoft to the back. Block front, hit from side to side.
My only problem, I feel like this is a little slow. Like, this one right here. How could we make this better? No, that's not what I wanted. I don't know. I feel like that extra frame right there. Let's make it here, right there. That frame earlier. Let's see if that makes a difference.
Block front, hit from side to side. Block front, hit back. Block front,
I feel like
hit
it's
from
better.
side to side.
That's a little better.
Okay. So, going. Airsoft to the back. Block front, hit from side to side.
Yeah, okay. Let's get in there.
So,
I'm happy with it. We have this guy right here. Completely controllable. If we get tired of seeing him, we can just make him disappear. Which is pretty cool. And we're gonna call it there. Oh man, I'm tired, guys. Let's call it a day. That last bit of the stream was a stretch. It was boring. But we're here. And I do thank all of you, each and one of you, every one of you, for watching. It means the world to me to see when these streams get views, see that I'm not here alone, but there's people here with me watching. And as few views as there are, as many views as there are gonna be, it just means a lot. And so, from the bottom of my heart, I say thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. You guys are worth a lot. You guys are valuable. You guys are important. Keep smiling. God loves you. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.